Hello everybody and welcome to This Week from City Hall. I have with me today a familiar face, Mitch Lewis from Arts to End Genocide, a local nonprofit here in town. You've been on the show several times to talk about different events and things and awareness that you have going on for Arts to End Genocide and vulnerable populations across the globe. Before we get started on the newest program that you have going on, for folks who don't know what Arts to End Genocide is, I like to say ATEG, abbreviated, but tell us about what your nonprofit does.
Well, basically our mission is to help vulnerable children around the world. The whole project seems to keep evolving. If you remember, we started out with making shoes for barefoot children. And then we got involved with, we opened a clinic down in Bamako, Mali, and that was to help 6,000 of Bamako's street children receive medical attention. We did that with the help of a generous grant from Rotary, the local Rotaries here in New Bern, and Rotary International. We're actually currently treating probably about 400 children a day. When COVID first came in, and we were told about the importance of hand washing, but of course down there was no way for the children to wash their hands. They washed their hands in the river, which is pretty contaminated. So what we did was we put in portable hand washing stations, and to the outside of the clinic, we added permanent sinks so children could wash their hands there. When we were distributing the hand washing stations, one of the places that we distributed them to it's called the Falaja IDP camp. It turns out that this camp was built on a landfill. So you've got 1,000 IDPs, which is internally displaced persons, that are living on this garbage dump under the most horrible conditions. So we gave them these portable hand wash stations, but then we learned about all the other issues that they have at this site, including food insecurity, lack of hygiene, poor sanitation. Their diet consists of rice and millet. So they asked for our help initially with the food insecurity, but we've expanded our program. We're trying now to move them off this garbage dump and acquire land somewhere where we could move this entire refugee population.
Your projects are ongoing, it sounds like.
Yes, yes.
You have a new program to introduce us to today that includes a video. Tell us about it.
Well, this is it's sponsored an IDP child, and the IDP children are the 500 children that are living on the garbage dump. And so we now have this opportunity to sponsor an individual child. And we have videos, you're going to see videos of some of the children, and they're wonderful. And they're living in just these terrible conditions. And so we're going to present the opportunity to have a relationship with an individual child and help them. Although any of the donations are not going to the individual child, they're really pooled to help the entire community. But the relationship you will have will be with one child that you select. And the relationship will involve, you can email them, you can write to them, you could send them small gifts. And then what we're going to try and do is create a WhatsApp connection between you and the child, so periodically you can communicate directly with the child. Of course, they don't speak English, they speak in dialects, but we will have translators. So,
Fantastic. We'll take a look at the video and then we'll tell you how you can help when we come back.
dem sunu kala. Ne be dem sunu kala. Ne ta mama jalle. Ne san sebe. San saba ne be yanno. San saba ne be yanno. Ne dogon kele ne be ne bolu chaman kele. Ne fa kalanke. Ne bora kalanke. Nessa santare doli fla de tema que le musiki
We hope you enjoyed the video, and even more so that you'll participate in this very important initiative.
Yeah, and I think, you know, with the holidays coming, this might be a way to remember a child or a grandchild and form this relationship. I think it's really important for youngsters to start thinking in terms of becoming a global citizen. I think that we really need to have our children expand their horizons beyond just Newburgh or North Carolina and realize that they're part of this global community. And this is a good way of becoming, of forming this connection.
Yeah, we're all people, we're all human. Sometimes we need each other.
Yes,
more than we
very
think.
much so. And these children really do need us. And I think it's important to them to know that people care about them. I mean, their life is confined to this garbage dump. They don't really know that anyone in the world cares about them. And I think this could become important for them.
So Mitch, if folks have more questions about the sponsorship program or need information about Arts to End Genocide, how do we get up with you?
Well, you can go to our website, which is www.artstoendgenocide.org. And on the home page, there's a link which takes you to the sponsor page. Or you can email me at artstoendgenocide@gmail.com.
Fantastic. Thanks for joining us for This Week from City Hall. We'll see you next time.